Just after the announcement of Project Freedom, things broke apart pretty quickly. Here you have the United States without the level of naval capabilities to actually bring all of these ships through the strait, and the Iranian capacity to retaliate. But having announced it, they want to do something. So they do bring through apparently one Maersk ship, and the response immediately from the Iranians is retaliation against a couple of ships in the strait, and launching a whole bunch of missiles and drones specifically at the UAE. Not launching against Gulf states across the board, which had been the case before the ceasefire, instead focusing at nearby target and most aligned with the United States, with Israel, and against Iran. So clearly sending a couple of messages. First, that they are prepared, fully prepared to escalate to ensure that the strait remains closed unless they come to a deal. And secondly, wanting to divide the Gulf states, or should I say, wanting to further divide the Gulf states that are already divided internally on economic model, on geopolitical orientation, on alliance, and on how to respond to the Iran war. Because the UAE wants this war to continue, as does Israel. They don't want the Iranians to have the continued capability to engage in strikes against them and in shutting the strait. The Saudis would like this war over now and are much more interested in coming to some form of accommodation with Iran that would ensure regional stability and security. So still, I believe packing up, declaring victory, and ending this war, and then having countries all over the world negotiate, including with the Iranians, to find a way to ensure that the strait remains open, because they will lose leverage over time. That is the least worst outcome for Trump at this point. But having not taken that outcome for a couple of months, he increasingly feels pot committed, as they say, for gamblers, or path dependent. And if he knows he's going to lose the midterms, and he knows the gas prices are going to be over $5, and he knows it's all on him, then why not continue to roll the dice so that you can get something that feels like more of a win? I don't see it. I don't see where that win is coming from, and I see certainly how sorely impatient he is. But that is the stake we have, and the likelihood that this ceasefire, however very tenuous, breaks down and leads to another round of very serious fighting in an environment where the global economy is far more fragile, looks more likely today than it has at any point in the last 2 weeks since the ceasefire started.